right. It looks like we are here. Narp is terrified. Coffee is flying. Happy Halloween, everybody! And
That was hot chocolate.
hot chocolate. Well, I've got coffee, so I'm in coffee mindset now.
Everything has coffee if you have coffee.
That's what I like to
Dave,
think.
are you secretly NARP? Are you actually NARP?
Am I? No, I am not the Narp character.
Are we narping?
Did people think that that was my like OC? My self insert was Narp? No, I'm like if I was gonna have a self insert,
Best insert a self insert ever.
it's just he'd be a little more cool, maybe a little more like desirable to all the female characters. Like everybody would look up to him and respect him. Not that he's like full of himself or anything, but I'm just saying my self insert it's not Narp. Please, it's not that I'm saying it is another character for sure, but it's not Narp.
It's all the babes,
Women want
obviously.
me. Auctioneers fear me.
I should not have drunk when you said that. Auctioneers? What the? What does auctioneers fear me?
Because all the auctions, you get them really high without needing them.
And those are bidders.
Yeah, the auctioneers would be delighted. The auctioneers are like, yeah, this guy is making the auction go high. They would love you. The bidders, other bidders would fear you, right?
No, because you don't even need them to do it. You do it yourself. See, because they're scared. They fear the NARP. Self insert.
You ruined the joke.
I don't even know if there was a joke. I'm just slurping coffee and
Get it?
getting swatches.
Dave, you're the joke.
No, I'm not. You're the joke. Why am I the joke?
You're the NARP. You're the NARP.
Liz? I know you're a girl, but just because you say something doesn't make it true. See, I got a laugh track. What I'm saying is funny by default. That's how you know. This could be an episode of Young Sheldon. This is so funny. We're on fire tonight.
Why is that pelican guy so accusing of him?
You'll have to read the comic.
Yeah, the dialogue balloons will kind of explain everything. But this is just the beginning of the finger pointing around the fire. It gets worse.
You should see what I'm working on. It's a whole page of fingerprinting later.
You!
It was you. What was you? It's how when people play the game, some people call it werewolf, or I've heard it called mafia. You're familiar with how that game works, right? And then it just turns into this
Yeah.
vicious little get together of finger pointing and accusations.
Okay, Dave. Was there a blog post that didn't get an email? We can't email you because you didn't give us an email because you just post on Twitter. So you have to look at the blog post, and that says where to go. Dave, where is the blog post?
On the website, on the blog.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Wait,
don't
what
we
is
don't actually
happening?
get when people post their entries on Twitter, we don't automatically get access to their email from Twitter. So you're not going to get something in your inbox informing you that you have won. It's going to be check the website, and it'll be like, contact us if you're a winner. Here's how to contact us using this thing, and then you will contact us, and then we will mail you what you hope is your prize.
Yeah. When it comes in.
Why would we mail them something that's not their prize? That just wouldn't make sense. I won this on a webcomic contest. And I'm sure there can't be anything wrong with it. What's to be suspicious about?
Yeah, what are people confused about? Like, there's not a clear way to get to the contact thing or something?
No. Well, if I'm looking at the isn't there an email sent out with blog posts? I mean, we have a newsletter, but I haven't hit the newsletter up telling the newsletter that there's a blog post necessarily. I figure I'll just point people at the website, and if they're like, did I win or not, they can look, and then they will have total knowledge. And that.
Okay, I guess it's just that something hasn't gone out yet that lets people know where to go or whatever. I guess this is something for like the people who won the Halloween contest for the art stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, the winners now that they know that they've won, they're like, well, how do I get my prize? Where do I go to collect? Do I drive to your house? Do I visit you? No, don't do that. Go to the website, and then there's like a little yellow brick road you follow when you get your stuff.
Now that I've won, how do I wean?
How do I ween? How do I Halloween?
How do I scream and dance with a hullabaloo?
We had a trick-or-treater.
You had one singular trick-or-treater?
Yes, I hid.
Well,
You hid?
we got the porch light and everything off because we don't have candy this year, so there's nothing for them here.
Were you afraid?
I checked the cameras. I didn't yell at them. I just checked. Spy on them.
It's like, gasp! They're coming for me.
Now they're gonna trick you because you didn't give them a treat.
I think that's how it works. That's the holy pact. However, I'd be more interested in maybe doing like going all out for trick or treating and having some fun. Except like literally one person. That's it. That's all we've seen this year. I remember the last year we went out there with candy and like did the trick or treat hosting thing. There was like maybe like one trick or treater. The neighborhood's just full of like old people and retirees, which is kind of nice. But it's like there's no kids, there's no trick or treaters, so it's like, do I really want to like sit on the porch for 3 hours and then like there's no one coming by?
You know what it'd be like? It'd be like I'd like give this kid like 2 pieces of candy, and then that would be it for the night, and I'd have a whole bowl. Be like, oh, I could just dump the whole bowl. I shouldn't have rationed.
I shouldn't have rationed. I think the last time we did the trick or treating a few years back, we were just like, well, let's just leave the whole bowl out here and be like, go for it, you guys, just get all the candy. And then we came back in the morning and it was like all the candy's still here. This neighborhood has no trick or treaters. It's done.
That's so crazy. I don't think we've. I think that's just. I think more of an American thing, trick or treating.
Oh yeah, it's a colonial holiday because we had pumpkins, and it's starting to spread. To
I've
other
seen
countries.
people. I've seen people in Europe do it, but like, I don't know. It's just like really young kids, and I think it's only like in like I don't know, like neighborhoods and stuff. People.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never did it before, so I don't know.
We've never had any in apartments either. Nobody did that in apartments.
I think you gotta like go to the right neighborhoods for trick or treating now. It's like there's some neighborhoods where there's gonna be like more families and kids, and then like since there's trick or treating going on, more families will drive out there and make it a big thing.
Yeah, that's what they do. Is they get together and then they get in a car and then they drive to a location that actually has it. Or again, here in Michigan, they actually do drive the kids door to door to get the candy, and the kids all pile in the car and don't walk.
Well, I could see driving.
That seems lamer.
Yeah, I could see driving to a neighborhood staging point and be like, "All right, kids, we're in the neighborhood. Now let's get out and walk door to door." But if they're all just like if the car's just like, "All right, you knocked on that door, get back in the car. We're gonna drive 10 feet. All right, get out of the car again, knock on another door." That just seems like that almost sounds like more work than walking, honestly.
It depends on the weather, really. It really depends on the weather out here. It's nice tonight though, and yeah, we live in an area where it's safe to go out at night and during the day. They're asking so. But the fact is, it's just empty.
Well, people think it's safe to go out at night and during the day, but let's not forget that little Sasquatch sighting that we had in town not too long ago.
That's just fat JD Vance.
It might be. I mean, there was a report
Alright.
that the creature had a large amount of hair, so it could have been.
A large amount of curly, weird hair.
Ew. All right. Does the Dreamkeepers universe have a Day of the Dead-like festival?
They
I
got.
think that we lumped into Harvest Festival.
Yeah, we just sort of give them the Harvest Festival and have that be a catch-all for the Halloween type of celebrations.
Dave, this looks like a relatively easy prelude tonight.
Yeah.
Really easy on me.
Yeah, I might be able to complete it like a hero. Wouldn't that be cool? Like,
We got a harvest tonight.
local news is reporting that David Lilly completed the shading on a prelude from start to finish. Someone's car alarm is going off outside. And we were just saying how safe it was. That's probably fucking Bigfoot right now, running around town, bumping his ass into people's cars.
Oh, wait, Dave, here he comes.
No, no, no! I would actually be legitimately afraid. If there was a Sasquatch that was knocking on my door, I would be pretty scared.
It's actually Elf. It's like 3 feet tall.
Alf, that's kind of creepier in a way.
I know. It's like a really short Sasquatch. It's Elf.
It's Elrond.
What's Elrond?
The elf from Lord of the Rings?
The elf Hugo Weaving played, yeah.
Yeah. Is he really short in real life? Is he like a little midget guy?
Elrond.
Hugo Weaving? I've heard, like, I think that he is a little kind of shorter.
Kind of
No.
ironic then that they had him
But
cast
I've
as an
never
elf,
met him.
and then they had normal height people cast as hobbits. Ironic.
Well, that is kind of what happened in the Hobbit movies.
Really?
They had like Graham McTavish and a couple other people play the dwarves, and they were, they're all like normal sized guys.
Yeah.
They're not dwarves. Bigfoot knocks at your door. What would he do? What would you do, Dave, if you opened the door and Bigfoot was there?
What do you
like,
mean
just
if I
looking at
open?
you?
I'm not opening doors for like Bigfoot, like
No,
mysterious.
you can't see him like at the beginning. It just looks like he's got like clothes on. It just looks like a guy with like shaggy hair. He's got a hat on.
Okay, so I open the door because I think this is like who's at the door, and then I open it up and he like takes the trench coat off and stands up taller, and I'm like, oh, it's Bigfoot. Shit.
He's come for
Yeah.
you. He heard you wanted him.
First, I would probably I'd get a little jolt of adrenaline to be ready for anything, because I don't know what's gonna happen next. What's funny about that, Liz? That's a survival mechanism. It's not even voluntary. It's involuntary.
I know you carry Bigfoot spray everywhere you go.
We agreed that we don't discuss security
I know I
measures on stream. Like we can have
No, you open the door.
Bigfoot
and
is
you-
listening,
you-
Dave.
Yeah,
might be.
This is why he's at the door.
Bigfoot might be on Twitch right now. He's in the forest with his like little iPhone or whatever. He's like, oh, so he's gonna have the Bigfoot spray. I'll have to compensate for that. Great,
Yeah.
Liz. Now he knows.
He's using the iPod or the Walkman or whatever he stole in Goofy movie.
Yeah.
To listen to you.
Yes, but realistically, adrenaline shot, and then I would be like, hello, can I help you? Because I don't know if Bigfoot can talk. I don't know if a lot of people have tried. Maybe he's got like a chill reason to be there, and maybe if I talk to him and treat him with a little bit of baseline respect, he won't flip out on me and bash my head in, and he might just be like, oh,
He does. He talks and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, yo, man, listen, my trash can is like totally full, and they're coming to get trash tomorrow. Can I please use your trash can outside?
That's the first
Is it
time
okay if I
anyone's ever
drop some
asked.
trash?"
They normally just do it without asking.
Yeah, maybe there's a Sasquatch in town or something. But no, if he was like being polite and like reasonable about it, I'd be like, yeah, no problem. We'll spot you this once. Like, no big deal.
Okay, so he walks over to your trash can and lifts the lid, and then he just like sits up on top of it and just takes like the fucking most massive like Halloween candy dump, and you're like open ass dumpage in your trash can.
I think at that point I'd
He's just like he looks back at you at the door. He's like, "Yo, thanks, man. Thanks for this. I really owe you one. I'll grant." He says he can grant you a wish.
Hey,
In
can I interrupt
return.
this? Can I interrupt this magic for a minute? Okay, Willie Silver, I checked. Daylight savings time is actually on Sunday. It's not Saturday, so you're going to be a day off if you set your clock tonight.
Thank you for interrupting what we were doing previously. I think that was probably
I had
more
to.
entertaining. Yeah.
To tell Willie
I-
Silver very Googleable information.
Is there anything else we can Google for audience members that's extremely accessible and like just common knowledge? I'm wondering, like, does anyone need like a recipe right now?
Anything else we can Google for you?
Hit us
Willie
up if you
Silver,
need a
please let
recipe
us
for
know.
like hey, how do I make a holiday Halloween eggnog? How do I make that? The right time to find that information is in the middle of us sort of riffing on anything else. Please let Liz know in the chat, and she will interrupt for you on your behalf.
I'll tell you what time it is and what weather it is. It is 7:24. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, but what's the weather? What's the weather like?
It's pretty clear over here.
Actually, it's pretty nice weather.
Liz is the new like Google Home.
I'm the Alexa.
Okay, Liz, interrupt the stream and tell me when daylight savings time starts.
Well, it just happened over here randomly. I had to address it before it got out of control and people started like waking up at weird hours.
You
I said I was interrupting.
and you don't decide when it is. You just let people know. What are you talking about? you Google Home doesn't like write legislation. Thank God. I mean, we're maybe a couple years away from that, I guess.
Yeah, you got your refrigerators telling you what you're gonna buy and what time it is. Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you were in charge of deciding whether or not there's a daylight savings time, I would instruct you to just like never change it. Whatever it is, just leave it alone. I'm sick of the time jumping back and forth. It's so stupid.
I never understood like what the idea is. What literally that you get more daytime?
I don't even know what they were thinking back in the day. It's not like it keeps the sun in the sky longer. If you want to have more of the light in your day, then just arrange the time you get up and go to bed so that you're up when it's light out. Like, you don't have to change. You're like, well, I always wake up at like 8:30 and now it's dark at 8:30, so I have to change the clock so that I always wake up at 8:30, but this time it's the light the way I... Like, it's just so backwards. Like, if you want... Whoever made daylight savings, that's what my genie wish would be. If the Sasquatch was giving me my dump wish, I'd be like, I want to go back in time and kill whoever made up daylight savings time. I just want to murder him because he cursed all of us with the most asinine like thing ever, and none of us did anything to deserve daylight savings. None of us have committed a crime like that bad that we deserve to have daylight savings forever.
I love that you called it the dump wish.
Well, I mean, that's what it is. I gave Sasquatch one free dump, apparently, and then
Dumb wish.
and then I get a wish in exchange,
You
right?
get one wish. Like Bigfoot just took a fucking toxic waste dump into your fucking trash, openly into your trash can, which may or may not be illegal to do. And then he says, "I'll grant you a wish for this," and like the wish you have is for daylight savings time to not exist.
You know, I would
He's planned
consider
it out.
I would consider myself coming out ahead if all I had to deal with was like, okay, well, Sasquatch, A, he's real, and B, he dumped in my trash. That's kind of awkward. But
And C, I believe he can grant wishes.
but if it's a one-time thing, if there's a one-time thing with Sasquatch dumping in my trash just one time, and then all of us, I can save all of you. I can save you from daylight savings. I can rescue you. I'm like Jesus Christ on the cross, allowing Sasquatch to dump in my trash so that you can...
Sasquatch poop cross.
So that's...
I want to see Sasquatch on a cross now and say that he died for our sins.
Sasquatch did not die for us.
And he died for your sins.
And what, there's like a porta potty below him with like little flies buzzing around it or something?
No, that's
That's
not
like a
holy.
street trash can. With like a dump that's just piled so high. It's like
Why are you
coming out of the
ruining
top.
my religion of worshiping Sasquatch on a cross.
It's I'm not ruining your religion. You've started ruining Christianity by putting Sasquatch up on a cross, literally.
Sasquatch dookie-ism.
Oh, wait a minute, Dave. They've identified that it was invented by Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin, you son of a
What was?
bitch. You fucking idiot. You
You're
should
like
have been
David
electrocuted with lightning on your little like kite experiment. You dumb it. Oh, harsh words for Benjamin Franklin tonight.
I hope you're cleaning up after the Sasquatch, because I'm not cleaning it up. That was your wish.
Liz, this is a story. It didn't really happen.
But if it did.
But fine, if it did, and I got to have my wish, I would clean up after Sasquatch. Okay, are you happy now? Can we finally
Yeah, I
let this
would be,
topic
but-
rest?
I would just let the trash guy get it. I would just let him like dump all that into his trash, and I would just say I didn't know what it was.
I don't know.
Trash guy.
I have no idea how that got in there. That's really insane.
Now I'm imagining a scenario where the trash guy is like trying to figure out what, like he's like he comes up to the knocks on the door, is like, "Excuse me, sir. There's something that looks sort of like a Sasquatch dump in your garbage. Do you know anything about that?" Nope.
He pulls his collar down, lifts his hat, reveals he is Bigfoot also.
Oh no. And he's like,
Nobody
And he's
Bigfoot
like,
got
I
that.
caught you lying. Now I have to take back your wish that I totally granted.
if Sasquatch did
It's like
that, I would
daylight
be
savings Sunday.
anti-Sasquatch after that.
Has a note in his pocket that reads, "Make man believe I can grant wishes."
Just crumples
Check.
it up and like throws it in my face. Check.
It's a
Wait a minute,
to-do
wait a
list.
minute.
And well, that's like checked off on.
Okay, wait a minute. So you're saying that he tricked Dave, and Dave isn't actually going to get a wish granted. He just wanted to shit in Dave's trash.
Yeah, so he had to like kill the trash man and put his body in the trash truck to like pose as him to get Dave to lie and then change the rules.
This Sasquatch is a menace.
Aha, you don't actually get the wish now because you lied.
This is why he's
You're a dirty little
considered.
fibber.
I know why he's a mythical creature now. He's because if nobody believes in him, he can get away with anything. Because if you go to the police or the authorities or an attorney and you're like, yeah, I need to file charges against against who? Who are you filing charges against today, sir? Sasquatch. All right, we're gonna have to ask you to leave
He's a-
the courtroom. There is no.
He's a
All right,
mysterious
so-
enchanter.
Sir, this is
I'm
the court of
told-
law. This is a serious place. And it's like I know I seriously need to file. Okay, I can't do anything because no one thinks Sasquatch is
I
real.
have him on camera.
Yeah, that'll do
I
no
have him on
good.
camera, like talking to me and
All right.
crapping in my my garbage that I said I didn't know about.
I'm told Benjamin Franklin did not invent daylight savings time, but is often mistaken because he wrote that essay where he joked about saving money on
Oh,
candles.
it's too late though. I
Yeah.
already made.
It was
I already took
probably the
a.
government.
Who did?
I already took a-
Who needs to go into the trash truck? Like who did invent it then?
I mean, I'm just saying. I kind of painted myself
Government.
into a corner. I'm sort of locked in, publicly criticizing Benjamin Franklin. So, to save face, I just can't walk that back. I'm just gonna have to say it's Benjamin Franklin. But internally, I'm like, fuck. I know it wasn't him, but I can't lose face. I have to continue attacking Benjamin Franklin in public.
He's your arch rival.
Benjamin Franklin.
Well, no, I take it back. Thomas Edison was your brother's arch rival. Remember that one?
Yeah, because he.
Wait, what?
Well, my brother thought that
That's your brother Nikola Tesla?
No, but he thought that the light bulb was a good idea, and he realized that he would have invented it actually, except Thomas Edison just happened to be born sooner, so he kind of has a grudge.
This is real.
You know, I would have invented it.
Yeah, no, he would have, because I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it, when you think about it? So therefore, would have been him.
I mean, I'm sure he has a lot of tungsten around. That's like just so obvious.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know Thomas Edison did a little bit of trial and error, but basically, once you get the general idea, like anyone could just like do 400 to 500 different combinations of metals and like electricity and glass and all that. Like anybody, that's just the next logical thing to do. So once you have the idea, it's basically game over.
I think the light bulb was a good idea.
Thanks.
I still like
I
the
think it's
incandescent
not,
bulbs.
you know, I'll be sure to thank your brother if I ever meet him. To like, thanks for not inventing light bulb, but thinking really hard about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah, I mean-
nice to know that if Thomas Edison didn't do it, it would have been handled. Like a
Yeah,
ways
I'm
later.
Yeah,
pretty
he would have had our
sure-
backs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just like makes light bulbs for fun, because he's so good at it. So if you ever need a light bulb,
Wait, does he actually
No.
like build light
No.
bulbs?
no. But he totally could.
Yeah, I could too. Anybody can do that.
Just go to the grocery store and get one. Done.
Just go to the grocery store and get one, dumbass. I remember there was a time where I had this girlfriend who she had like these string lights and they broke. I think she hung them outside for like a party or something. I don't really remember like why they broke, but they broke. Something happened to them and they were split, right? So she took them and she was gonna throw them away, and I'm like, why? What's wrong with them? And she's like, oh, it was that like a squirrel or a hedgehog or something had like chewed part of it, and she's like, it's just been chewed. It doesn't work anymore. And I was like, just splice it. And she was like, what? And I was like,
Women.
give me the wires. And I cut the wires and just like stripped the copper out, twisted it together, put a little wing nut on it and electrical tape, and I plugged it in and they worked again.
Nice.
And she looked at me like I had just done like a level 9 wish granting wizardry from fucking D&D or something.
You're
That's the most thankful I've ever seen a woman.
She's like, oh my god, you're a techno priest. You should have been like, yep, I'm
Yeah.
resurrecting the ancient knowledge of how to twist a wire together.
Yeah. So fellas, if you want to impress a
Get the
woman
women.
or keep a woman that you're already dating and make her really happy, learn to do very basic repairs.
Also,
Oh my god.
What was
I don't know
that?
what that was. The Sasquatch?
The fuck was that? I don't know, something down in the street.
That wasn't me.
I could hear that through here, so it's,
Yeah, that sounded like a gun or something.
might have been. There might be someone
I don't
having
know what that was. Yeah.
someone having the OK Corral
I don't
shootout
hear
out
any
there.
commotion. Yeah, I don't hear
moral
any
of the
commotion or
story.
anything.
Is if you want to impress a woman, cut her lights and then fix them. Which I think you
Yeah, sabotage her gadgets and then make them repair them.
The best way to do it is like just low key unplug it and be like, well, listen, you just have to, and then like pretend like you're doing some sort of complicated repair.
Just
Get a little magic
flex
wand and
them
wave it
anyway.
around, and then like subtly plug it in and be like, presto, and you'll be a hero. It's like, oh, this doesn't work. Well, let me see if my magic wand can help, and then there you go.
Preston Chango.
So I just, as we were talking, I got an idea for a new business venture that I think is pretty clever.
Huh.
Because you don't actually have to have a product that works, but no one can ever prove it doesn't. Bigfoot repellent.
That's your Bigfoot spray, isn't it?
No, because Bigfoot like mace. That's like if a Bigfoot attacks you and then you spray it and it's a weapon. But if you just like get something like with maybe a nice aerosol, like some nice pine scent or whatever, but be like, yeah, this is Bigfoot repellent. You're not gonna have to ever worry about a Bigfoot coming at you if you have this on. You'll just stay safe.
It seems like
Because if they
seems
want
like the
to
kind
be
of
like
thing
this
that,
stuff doesn't work at all, then they would have to prove that Bigfoot is real, and it's like good luck.
who's the Flex Seal guy? It seems like something he would sell.
Yeah. Or the ShamWow
know what?
guy.
I-
I think the ShamWow
Yeah, it's
guy
a
wound up
ShamWow
going
guy.
to prison for something.
I always wondered what
One of them
happened to
died.
him. Like he
One
was.
of them died.
One of them died?
Billy Mays died.
Did
Billy Mays had he had some kind of like I think he like hit his head or something, and then like an hour later it formed like a clot or something and it just
Oh.
killed him.
Billy
Yeah,
Mays.
I don't know. But him and Anthony Sullivan had that show in America called like Pitchmen or something like that. I think that's what it was called. And they were just showing like I loved that show. They were showing like how they would set up things to do, like what it would take to be doing those kinds of commercials, and also like the setup they would take to like get those things where like there was some product, I can't remember, it was something to do with a steering wheel, and they actually had to put a car like on a trailer and film Billy Mays like in the car, and he kept like picking his hands up off the steering wheel and like pointing at the thing, because that's what you're sort of trained to do when you're showing something. And he's like, just look how it works. It just works. He like starts like putting his hands down, and they keep going. Cut, Billy. Keep your hands on the wheel. It's the first time I've ever heard Billy Mays. He starts just screaming, and it like does the sensor like beep sound. I love that
on
show.
video?
Yeah, it was on television. It was like I don't know what channel, but like I just remember that somebody's like, there's a show where Billy Mays like it shows like behind the scenes. Like I have to see this, but like Vince was never on that show. He was around during all that. I don't think he got along with those other guys, and then he, went to like Scientology or something, and then he like got hit in the
hooker.
He got his ass kicked by a hooker or something too. Yeah.
Oh, is that the ShamWow guy?
I don't know. That's the ShamWow guy. Yeah.
Man.
Claim to fame.
I knew someone who had one of those ShamWow things too, and they
do they work? Or are they like the commercial?
He said they weren't. They were just like any other $5 chamois type thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
He also did another thing.
So it was a sham.
It was that's what a lot of people say. Sham. Wow.
Yeah.
He did something with nuts because there was all those memes. You're gonna love my nuts. You're gonna slap my nuts. The slap chop.
Oh, that's what it slap was. Chop.
Yeah. He did 2 products that I know of.
Occasionally,
those 2, but I never saw him again.
I still occasionally think about the slap chop. Like if I'm mincing garlic or something, in the back of my mind, I'm just like, I wonder if a slap chop would make this easier.
There was someone did like a YTPMV of this product called like the City Grill or the City Tavern Burger Grill or something. It's just like these this thing you sit on it on your stove, and it just cooks all sides of the burger at once, and then like you can put whatever toppings. It's non-stick. It's like it looked great. I always wanted to try that because I saw a YTP. I never saw the actual commercial of it, but I saw a YTPMV of it somebody did to that robot dating show thing that's on Undertale, and that music, and it's a really good YTPMV, but I always wanted to actually have that product, but I can't, I don't think they sell it anywhere or anything.
It's got to be on eBay or garage sales.
Oh, it might be on eBay actually, yeah. Haven't checked. Now I want to go watch that YTPMV again.
All right, since we're not on topic, is Logos a giant tree city? My guess is Flowwood seeds come from there.
Is Logos a giant tree city? Logos, I feel like I need to put that into the spoiler vault for now because there might be more information about it in the graphic novels in the future, and it'll be in the lore book too. So there's more information about
that'll
Logos
be in the lore book
coming soon to books near you.
Yep.
In the future.
In the year 2000.
Yeah.
Can you do that,
I was
Ethan?
just about to do that.
Oh yeah, do it. Can you do it?
Oh wait. I tried to link everyone in chat to the Billy Tail thing, but that's not the right one. Don't click that link. That's something else. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what are
This
you
is the
doing?
right one.
Don't click that link.
Delete the bad link.
That's a rickroll. People would be dead, be gone, destroyed.
I don't know how to delete a thing I wrote, or if I even can. But you can delete the first one.
Oh,
With pleasure.
Can I delete the first one?
Is the wrong like it's not like a bad link. It's just not a good YTPMV.
Oh, I can remove messages from chat. Whoa. Too much power for David has just been confirmed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Abraham says if you click the wrong link, you will die. Well, what if that comment was removed from chat? Oh, looks like that message.
Slider station.
Looks like that message
No,
is
there
gone.
is no chat. There is no chat. Delete, delete, delete.
Yeah, I'm
delete.
just gonna stop doing artwork on stream, and I'm just gonna abuse my power to pointlessly, pettily, punish the people that are contributing to the stream in a productive way. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks for the comment that I fucking deleted.
Fuck you.
It says on here, chat message removed by Dreamkeepers too. You're not even subtle.
There's accountability involved. Maybe I should rethink this. People know it's me.
Yeah.
There's no plausible deniability.
The plausible deniability. Yeah. Some people love the plausible deniability.
I gotta have plausible deniability.
What happens when plausible deniability runs out?
Woo!
I want this to be more of a blue color. I've still got like
tonight. You can have some time.
maybe. I haven't started cell shading yet. Don't get
can-
too excited. I'm still thinking
know,
about
you
like
can still
Sasquatch dumping in my garbage, and I'm getting a little mad about it.
Are you excited or mad?
A little bit
You
mad.
getting emotional?
Like I talked
Getting
with him, and he
emotional
seemed
about
cool, and he clearly understood that like a dump is not the same as garbage. And when he was like, "Yeah, I'll just I just need to throw away a little bit of extra garbage," like he knew that I was not thinking of like him sitting down and taking. So I don't know. I just think it's
The
a little
garbage,
bit a little bit rude.
It's rude. The garbage can is really tall, so he's really gonna have to like climb up there too. But he is also tall.
Yeah, like for Sasquatch, it's not a challenge. It's actually probably the perfect height for him.
Yeah, he just like squats over it like a normal toilet.
I think it says squat. It says squat.
Sasquatch. He sasquats on it. It takes a big dump.
I feel like that would be
That's history.
that would be evidence of Sasquatch is if people found more Sasquatch dumps in nature. I'm not even trying to be facetious. Like,
Blue.
if Sasquatch is real, why do hikers never find like a steaming pile of evidence? You know, it's Sasquatch like cleaning up after himself out there. Does he have like
I don't think he's digging
a
holes.
secret like shitting area where like no one ever finds it?
I think he should.
These are the true questions we bring into the public, Dave.
Well, I'm
Just
just
he never shits because he's immortal.
Well, that goes
You
into
should
some of the
definitely-
fun theories about him, where it's like, well, people never find him because he's actually interdimensional and he's going into his home dimension when you're trying to locate him.
That's one
He
of
just
them. That's
whizzes
real.
it away, just like the people in Harry Potter.
He's a wizard.
Do you remember J.K. Rowling actually said that at one point? She said, like, yeah, before there were toilets and stuff in the Harry Potter universe, all the wizards would just wizard their wastes away.
Okay,
They would create and destroy matter.
cool story, bro. Well, also, if they can just do that though, then why do they even need to develop
Yeah,
toilets?
then why did they invent toilets? Why would you ever want to deal with that? With like constructing plumbing and stuff. I guess the only reason would be so you could have people at Hogwarts who can't do magic, but then what would they be doing there?
They wanted the Muggles to suffer. They were laughing at the Muggles.
But I don't think they do their plumbing, though.
Yeah, there's layers of this that start to like strain my
That doesn't
immersion.
make sense. Somebody tweet J.K.
You
Rowling
guys-
and ask her.
No, she's very busy getting distracted, but it's for all the Sasquatches.
I would love
They
it
don't
if
have
someone just like makes that their like mission to like consistently ask questions about that topic to her only, and ask all of the logical follow-up questions, and like, you know, go into ramifications like, okay, so can wizards entirely negate matter, or does this all go into like an alternate dimension, or do they have to bring other matter into this dimension to sort of compensate and like balance it out? Like, what exactly is going on here? Like, so it was
You're ruining it for the children, Dave.
she opened the gate, she opened the Pandora's box of like, do wizards erase their own shit, and now she has to deal with it.
She does have to deal with it. I think she should have to deal with it. I think that's the most controversial thing she's ever said, probably.
Oh.
I think that's the thing. If there's one thing, if I had a Sasquatch Dookie wish, that would be what I would wish for. She would have to answer that.
She has to answer
So are you just
for
gonna
her
like?
lore.
Are you just gonna follow the Sasquatch around waiting for your wish?
I mean, I don't know that you can follow him around.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, Liz.
He's an evil enchantress.
You make a Christmas list of what you want from the Sasquatch, like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Like
not,
he pulls his list out, trick guy into thinking I can grant wishes, and I pull my wish out, and I'm like, list of Sasquatch Dookie wishes. Wish
Put it on
number
your
1:
fridge.
J.K. Rowling has to now explain why wizards have toilets if they used to not have to need them.
accountability. We will have accountability. By God.
They were just wizard their waste away. Like, J.K., did you think about that before you said that?
I think we know the answer to that question.
That's the kind of thing. Like, some people were asking questions, like really detailed things. We were talking about like hyper realism last week in Ascension, or maybe it was Monday. That's the kind of things like people will ask you stuff like that, and it's up to you whether or not you really answer them. But like, that's the kind of thing you just don't answer questions about, because that's just so stupid. Like now, when I watch Harry Potter, that is always in the back of my mind. Oh yeah, the woman who wrote this says that they used to just shit in the street and just go Preston Changeo, Fettuccine Alfredo, and then it would just fucking like disappear.
Oh yeah, why didn't Harry Potter ever learn the special, like, what is the name for that wizard code? That wizard spell.
Why doesn't anyone know how to do the spell? What happens if you're out in the woods? Oh wait, there is the spell, Evanesco. Yeah, it makes things either disappear or become like, I don't know. What does they disappear?
Corporatum
Potter nerd tell me.
Evanesco. That's how you disappear your poop in Harry Potter.
Jankum Evanesco.
But see, then everyone in the whole like house is gonna know when you just took a dookie, because you'll be in the bathroom like Corporatum Evanesco, and then you're like, oh, there's the wizard at it again.
What bathroom?
That's true. If it's well, I guess would that show you that you're in the home of a wizard then? If you go somewhere and you're like, hey, can I use the restroom real quick? And they're just like, just do it here, and I'll take care of it. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean do it here?
Room.
No, like I just need to use the
Rudy
restroom.
will await your foundation.
If you're uncomfortable, you may go into the mastered bedroom and just lay the log down, and I will take care of
Just
it.
do an Amber Heard in my bedroom.
Do you not have a bathroom?
Alright.
Why don't you have
Alright,
a bathroom? Because I have powers you wouldn't understand.
I'm a mysterious enchanter.
I don't have a bathroom in my house because I have powers you couldn't possibly comprehend. It's like, I'm not convinced. Is there like a McDonald's around town? I could just go if you really don't have a bathroom.
Oh no, Hermione. I've forgotten the Dookie disappearing spell.
Yeah, actually, now that this
You
has
were
come
always
up,
the best at spells.
I'm not gonna be able to have the same thoughts of Harry Potter as I used to in my mind. This is now gonna color it for me a little bit, and I don't mind.
Yeah, that's
just
because
not
of the
answered,
creator.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's because of the creator answering stupid questions.
Like,
Or
if it was just
potentially, I don't even think someone asked about it. She just fucking like volunteered it.
one day J.K. Rowling's just like, hey, guess what?
Well, hey, now
I
Dumbledore is
honestly
gay
believe
and
like
nobody
a
asked
lot of
for
the
that.
things she said about Harry Potter that are stupid like that are just like, she hates that that's like all she's ever gonna be known for is Harry Potter. She tried to write like a bunch of other books under her name and like pseudonyms and stuff like that, and just no one fucking cared about them because they're not Harry Potter and they're not good.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Maybe there's like some secret despisement or whatever that she has of it.
I feel like sometimes people do get that sort of like, oh, I'm really super duper successful, but now I'm resentful about that for reasons. Maybe there's a little bit of that in the mix or something.
It could be.
It's like the gargoyles creator, which we've talked about, coming up with like some of the most like crazy batshit story stuff. Like he's already thought of it. Oh, I knew that the whole time.
What, the gargoyles thing?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Greg, from the Gargoyles creator, comes up with all this like crazy explanation stuff all the time.
Oh yeah, no,
how
this
he
was back
knows he-
before the fire when we had the DVDs, and in the commentary, there'd be, I forget if it was like people asking him questions but he was replying to stuff, and there were plot holes, right? Where if you've watched the show, you recognize it from like season to season and episode to episode. It's like, okay, yeah, some of this wasn't totally thought out. There's plot holes, and
And you know,
they
a very
kinda-
yeah. Go
they
ahead.
they kind of retcon it a little bit as they go on. Not a big deal, right? It's like they didn't have every single tiny little thing thought out from the first episode, and then they started building the lore out and making it more elaborate. It's cool. But when people would like ask him questions about these little plot holes, like, oh hey, in episode 3, like this thing doesn't really, like, how does that work with the way that they came from Avalon? Like you would just see his eyes like suddenly get like really really wide. Like you could see the whites on all sides of his eyes, and then he would just start like like rambling and making the most like obviously cobbled together silly answers. But it was so, I'm not even like saying this guy sucks, like no, it's fine. It was kind of adorable. He would frame it in such a way that it was all like some super big brain like ultimate like, oh, we all actually thought of that all along, and there's this huge complicated elaborate thing where it actually makes even more sense, and you just never would have known about it except I just told you about it. Isn't that awesome? And it's just like, man, it's okay if you just say like, yeah, we didn't have it all thought out at the beginning. So that's a minor plot hole in the series, but you know, then we continued on and we elaborated some more. But it's like for some
And
reason
then
there's some part of his brain that was like, no, they can't know that I'm not perfect. They can't know. So he would just have to like make up the most silly, elaborate explanations.
He's got some Disney guy like breathing down his neck in an earpiece. Don't you say you don't know.
Yeah.
he's got the actual gargoyles like talking to him.
David Xanatos is like, your wife is in the other room, tied up, and if you tell the audience that you didn't think through this series, she will not live to see another day. Or do I need to mail you another finger? He's like, no, oh, we thought of everything. Like all the big criminal guys in like the Disney Saturday morning shows, they're always like sort of like, oh, we're bad guys, but we're not that bad. But it's like if they were really these big criminal kingpins, I think there'd be some darker things. I'm not sure if Gargoyles is actually super realistic, you guys.
Well, he is. I don't remember his story, but he's got some weird story about how they go to the bathroom, but we never see it. But whatever.
Wait, did he do
Stone.
the pooping like explanation with Gargoyles?
Why does that do this?
Why? I don't remember that. It's been so long since we actually got the DVD commentary.
It's not like, first of all, he does a podcast with people every week, so you know it's way out there by now.
Who would possibly
But
stream or
anyway.
do a podcast every week? That's just dumb. Go on.
It's in interviews. He's constantly answering that question. He's got all kinds of stupid lore.
He just goes around town in a t-shirt all the time, t-shirt in huge bold font, asking me about my lore.
Bitches don't know about my lore. Free t-shirt with every ascension order. Bitches don't know about my lore. It's got a picture of Mace like doing the mankind thing from the 90s.
That'd be a good bookmark. Bitches don't know about my lore.
Bitches don't know about my lore.
That would be. That would actually be a good bookmark.
Yeah, you know, honestly,
That
we're
would
joking
be a
about
great
it,
Lilith
but
bookmark.
when we do the Ascension campaign,
Aw.
we might need a bookmark or two, and like an actual funny bookmark. I'm not against making a joke into real merch.
All
you know?
right, all right. I'll write it down on my chart of stupid ideas. we need
Good
to
stretch
hold.
goal.
Bitches don't know about my lore. I hope it's like Mace looking really cocky or Whip looking really cocky or something. Center. Arms crossed looking badass.
The deep lore.
The deep peep.
Oh,
I don't know why everybody gets into like how their characters fucking take huge shits or something. Like Is that really like a thing you want to? It reminds me, especially since the guy was being like interviewed. It reminds me a lot of like some guy like cornered Miyamoto at some games con in Tokyo, and he was like, Mr. Miyamoto, you please, how are all the Zelda games connected? Tell us, are they connected? How are they connected? And he's just like, yeah, sure. Ocarina of Time comes before this one, and then this one comes before that, and then this one's like the very beginning, and that's the timeline. Bye. He just said like something like that, obviously like in a hurry, where he wanted to get away from whatever it was that whoever he was talking to, whatever situation he was in. It seemed like he had something else to do.
Sure.
And the people have like for years took that as like he confirmed it. The creator of Zelda confirmed it. They're all connected.
My mind is totally blown right now.
Why do you need them to be connected? They're fucking video games. Like, just
No, that's
shut up
why-
and play Zelda.
That's why we say if it's not in a book, it's in canon, and we're just talking on here.
Yeah, but
'Cause we can't
I
remember.
have to say, like, I've worked with people who create like, franchises and shit like that. But like, the thing that really like is strange. I've seen some people. I've never seen this before. I've like been around like Dreamkeepers and stuff, and like there are people. There was like a person once who was like trying, like they said something about like they were trying to like read Dave's mind or
Oh
something.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like what are they talking about? He wasn't joking. He got like really mad when I think Liz told him like, no, you're not
That's me.
reading Dave's mind. We don't know what you're talking about. He got like really fucking upset about that.
And that is why we have
this was-
anti-Sasquatch spray.
Yeah. It was Sasquatch. That's why you needed to take the big dump in your can and convince you you're getting a wish.
No, yeah. Easy ways to trick Dave and get things out of him. Tell him you gotta give Dave a wish. You can have anything you want.
Monkey man.
Yeah, actually,
No,
if people promise me a wish, like it's even odds that I'm gonna fall for it. I'll be like, really, a wish? Yeah, we just need your credit card information, please, over here, and confirm that it is. Please give us a code when we. Okay, yeah, as long as I get a wish, that sounds great.
I wish you didn't do that.
Oh no, that wish will never be granted.
No, the story with that guy was that he was trying to like write lore, and then I was like, no, that's not that's not in our story. And I said something about that's an actual copyrighted item, so we can't use it. And he said, oh, well, sometimes I just think I can read Dave's mind and get in his brain. And I was like, no, you're not.
Can you imagine that? Like, what is your life like that you have to, like, that you're thinking like you can? I don't know. Like, what? I had words. How is this possible?
How is this?
How
How
could
is this
someone-
happening?
What
This is
life? What
true.
life decisions led you to this point where you're trying to like write someone else's story for them, and they tell you, "No, we're not. That's not like what part of our story." What like he didn't even ask it like, "Can I write something?" He was like, "Is this the thing?" I don't even remember what it was, but he was like, "Is this the
I know what it
thing
was.
that is in like Andaruna or something?" And then
No, I know what
you
that
were
was.
like,
I remember it exactly. He was asking if Andaruna had a Twitter, but it's called Squawker.
"Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
what it was." Yeah. He was like, "Is Squawker the Twitter of Andaruna?" And you were just like, "What are you talking about?" Like, no, there's
I
not a
was like,
Twitter thing.
No, and I was like, and then I Googled it, and I'm like, oh, that's a real thing. No, we could never do that.
Yeah,
That's
and then
copyright
you were
from
like,
somebody
"No, we
else."
can't. We like that's not even not. It's not only not real, but we couldn't make it real." And like, what are you talking about? And he was just like, "I'm just trying to read Dave's mind."
I think I can sometimes read Dave's mind.
Yeah.
Scary thing is,
Sometimes I believe I can read minds.
so I had to, of course, pretend real quick that I wasn't making Squawker the Andaruna Twitter equivalent. The last thing you want the mind readers to
guy's
know
name
is that their powers are.
Albert Einstein.
Yeah, the last thing you want the mind readers to know is that their powers are fully operational. You got to keep them a little bit guessing.
Yeah, you always want to try and throw your mind readers off as they're like chasing you around, trying to read your mind.
That's what the red hat is for. Do you line your red hat with tinfoil, Dave?
Liz, again, we agreed not to discuss security protocols on stream in public because that sort of negates the point of, you know.
The
You know,
element
my
of
big red
surprise.
hat is built with tinfoil inside.
Plus,
You know they
Oh,
actually
but-
sell like beanie caps that have like aluminum sheets inside them.
like literal like aluminum foil.
Like like actual tinfoil hats. Like they sell those, and they're like there are people who buy them and they're just like, oh, my brain fog went down. I don't have brain fog anymore.
I'm not sure
You
if
want it to be
aluminum
Lilith.
would help with that.
God.
Aluminum's not really like a great chemical to have in your head.
They
I
want
don't
Lilith
think
to
it's.
be.
Well, you wear it on your head, not in your head.
They want Lilith to be drinking tea in a fancy chair with that bitches don't know about my lore. We may have to have a couple characters, like real sly. This is terrible. I love it.
Bitches don't know about my lore.
Bitches
Like
don't know about my
I want it to be a character who actually has like I want it to like foreshadow something like a character who actually has like some kind of crazy lore that people don't know about yet.
Soon, Narp. Soon they will know your deep lore.
Narp is
A
the
Narp lore.
ultimate. The Narp lore, yeah.
We are gonna do backstory in this prelude, so there will be a backstory.
A little bit. We're gonna be.
That's what Mace's power is. He could turn into Narp the whole time, and Nabonidus just really wanted to see him do it because he loves Narp.
Narp is totally the Jar Jar Binks ultimate villain.
He has the power to like
And Wisp just really wants to help out because she also really loves Narp. Everybody just really likes Narp a lot. They just think he's really funny and like personable.
Dave's self-insert.
yeah. He's no. He's not my
They
self.
find him very
We
charming. Yeah,
established it as I'm.
he really is. He really is. Yeah.
God damn it. You people.
No, he was a little dweeb, but everyone liked him and found him very charming.
No, because look how he's like a loser that freaks out over nothing. That's not at all like me.
And then he spilled his coffee when he was wrongly accused of being a Nazi.
You're right. The
And
similarities are
all the
lining up.
ladies wanted to gargle his narbs. His name was Narb.
See,
So
you
if you
think
guys-
the
if you
story's
guys
about
see-
Mace, but
if
in
you
book
guys see
12,
a prelude
oh
where
yeah,
Dave accidentally writes the Narb's name out as David.
I gotta make sure that the find and replace catches it all. Every now and then there's a script where like it's like, and then David said, and I'm like, oh fuck, did find and replace didn't switch that one out.
And on the second day, David said, "Let there be Narp."
It's like sometimes it seems like Narp is spelled
And he
David
saw that it was good.
out of nowhere.
Narp is gonna be the breakout character. You think Mace is a main character, and we're following them by book 12? Narp just kind of takes over the whole show.
It's
And he
a,
saves
No,
the
he
yeah,
just
it's
becomes Narp.
the charisma is just sort of unstoppable. You can't really stop it from organically just overtaking the other characters.
Mace's power is that he can split himself into multiple things that all when he's all split apart and he activates his power, he combines back into the ultimate life form, which is Narp.
And then Narp is like the Boba Fett. He just kind of appears and then grows in popularity because he's so mysterious, and then he has sex with V later.
I've always thought that Narp was like the
Played by
Boba
Keanu
Fett of the
Reeves.
series. Yeah.
Yeah, Narp is the Boba Fett of the series.
If we ever do a prelude animation, I really want Keanu Reeves to voice Narp.
No. No.
Well, if he's got reasonable rates, you know what? Too, I would bet you that Keanu Reeves has enough range that he could do a good Narp voice.
No one would
I
ever
don't want
know.
him to use range. I just want him to be Keanu Reeves.
Why?
It would be he's the ultimate life form, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh God.
Is Shadow the Hedgehog
he
an
also
ultimate
played-
life form? I was not familiar with.
Yeah, that's what Shadow's thing is like, isn't it? They're all the games that he's the ultimate life form,
I
even
don't
though
know.
he's a fucking hedgehog with roller skates.
Honestly, I don't know anything about Shadow
has
the
roller
Hedgehog
skates?
or the blonde version of
Yeah,
Sonic.
he's got like Heelys.
Really? Shadow has roller skates?
He's got like isn't that what those shoes are called with the roller skates that like unfold?
yeah,
They're called Heelys.
those are Heelys. I had some. They were terrible.
I remember you had them, and I was always low-key worried that you were just gonna break your neck one day. And I was like, "Yeah, I love you. Please be careful." It just seems like
Wait,
a bad
you
idea.
had Heelys after you were married?
No, I was in college.
Yeah, so occasionally she'd like glide down a grocery aisle if we were going to the grocery store together, and I'd just be like, "Please don't die, please don't die." Yeah, she made it. She landed that one. Good job.
That's so funny. People probably thought you were like a little kid, like healing around.
I don't have very big feet.
Here's
That's
this
not
guy
about-
with his daughter again. She's got those Heely shoes.
No, I gotta tell you though, the problem is that if you wear them in the winter, snow gets up in there, and then it makes ice cubes, and then it like destroys the inside of the shoe.
Oh God, I never thought about that. Yeah, it probably does.
So you really can't wear them in the winter. And you can take the wheels out, but it makes ice cubes in there. It's terrible.
It does make ice
Destroys
cubes
them.
in there.
Yeah, I bet that sucks.
Fortunately, like Liz looked really young in college, but fortunately, I also looked really young in college. So people assumed that we were brother and sister. Actually, it was kind of funny.
There's that guy with his weird sister skateboarding through the fucking grocery store again.
And I did not correct them because I was pretty oblivious.
NARP is actually a sleeper agent for the Dark Drinkers, which will activate only gets it for. NARP is actually the end
Yeah.
villain. He takes
Yeah,
over the
see,
whole
Keanu
series.
Reeves is perfect.
It's a plot twist.
I'm telling you, bro. Keanu Reeves is perfect for Narc.
Bruh.
It's kind of like in South Park when they had Jay Leno play the cat. Meow.
Oh, was that Jay Leno? I didn't
They
know.
let Jay Leno play the cat.
Yeah.
Well, he did a great job. I never thought Jay Leno would be like that convincing of a voice actor, but I didn't even know it was him. He must have really
How
gotten
did
into the role.
Happen.
Check the script or check the credits. It really was Jay Leno as the cat.
I mean, I believe you, but like, how? Why was it Jay Leno?
I don't know. Unless the cat was named
He
Jay
also-
Leno. I don't know. Maybe it's not
He
the real Jay
played.
Leno.
It could be him. He played the Crimson Chin in Fairly Odd
that's
Parents too,
So funny. Yeah.
which was obviously like centered around him playing the role.
hmm Yeah. Apparently, Butch Hartman loved getting celebrities to do things.
Yeah, he had Norm Macdonald on an episode too, if you can believe that or not. Like he had he played the genie, and like Norm the genie, he just like commented on like how people like look and how they're drawn a lot. Like the teacher that's always like very good parents. That guy, he was like he like he's drawn where his ear is just like on the back of his neck.
hmm
That's all I remember from the Norm the Genie episode is he was just like, that thing on your neck, is that your ear?
I think I saw that moment. I remember that one moment, and I remember thinking, yeah, that is kind of a weird stylistic choice. It's cool that they hung a lantern on it.
Like that show was out for like multiple seasons before they did that.
I remember there was a moment in Gravity Falls that was brilliant, where the old prospector I was like, "Why do I have a bandage on my beard?"
How come no one ever mentioned that before?
Yeah, that's so good.
Is that a band-aid
Gravity
on my
Falls is
beard?
such
Why did no one
fucking
ever
great
mention
show.
that? Why do I have a band-aid on my beard? That was great.
It was amazing. We gotta watch more of that. We gotta work to it too.
You
watch
really
it
should.
around
You
here.
should watch like till the end of it
No,
because like it gets
it
it
We
gets
did, but we're-
crazy.
No, we did, but we have to do the commentary now.
Yeah, I think it's officially, like, if not the favorite, like one of my favorite cartoon series I've ever seen. It's so good. I'm probably gonna.
It's really good.
I'm probably
yeah,
gonna gush
like,
about it on the next Captain's Log because sometimes I'll talk about I've been watching a thing. Do you guys care? And Gravity Falls definitely needs a little love. It's too good.
I've been watching Sasquatch take a dookie in my trash.
No, if that happens, I'm
Now
not
he's
gonna.
gonna look for Sasquatch too.
I'm not gonna tell
He's gonna, like,
anybody.
wait.
Over and over.
Because if I tell people in the public how mad I am about that, then everyone's gonna be like, okay, we know how to get under his skin. Everyone, let's go.
Everybody, tell Davey Grant wishes.
I'm gonna have like a fleet of strangers just like airdropping in and shitting in my garbage.
Yep. As usual.
And it's like, I should have pretended like I didn't care. Then no one would be shitting in my trash. But instead, I showed emotion, and now this is all I get. So everyone out there, if you're ever having people poop in your garbage, and you're like, I'm famous, should I pretend like I don't like this? No, because then they will do more of it to troll you. So just be like, actually, I think this is pretty cool. That will defuse it.
No, I would tell him to stop.
Well, maybe if you've got your
Please.
like spray, your anti.
Hey.
Well, we don't talk about security
Da-da-da.
precautions, but. Da-da-da-da.
Meth.
I don't think.
Nickelodeon?
Big opinion here. I don't think meth is a good idea because it seems like
No.
people that take meth lose a lot of teeth. I'm noticing.
Among other things.
Yeah.
Like their brains.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if they're taking meth, they're not that bright to begin with.
They lose a lot of money, right? I don't know a lot about it.
Probably. I would imagine meth is probably like not cheap. I don't know. It's just any drug where it's like, yeah, this drug, you feel like really cool for 20 minutes. You are gonna lose some teeth. It's like, okay, maybe not for me. I'll just check no on that box.
And then after it's gone, you're gonna want more for another 20 minutes, and then you're gonna feel really terrible until you get more. That's gonna happen a lot.
I've always wondered like what is it about, like, I mean, you never meet like a regular person. Like you always hear about like, oh, Johnny was a regular boy and then he smoked meth and suddenly he was not so regular. And it's like, I get like if someone tricks you into smoking something like that, I get how maybe that's like a thing that can happen, but people who smoke that like over and over and over and over, is it, I know like addiction can like literally like rewire your brain, but like at some point would you not just be like, I have to fucking figure out some way to stop smoking meth?
I guess. I think it's just getting tricked into having it would suck enormously. But I don't know if people get tricked into getting started on it, do they? I feel like it's just people that are like, oh, I heard this makes you feel good. It's like,
I don't know. Yeah, I know
It's
that's
probably
how people
peer
end up
pressure,
taking
like-
Fent a lot of the time.
Like friends.
like on
Friends do
purpose?
it,
Because
and
I've
they
heard
do it.
fentanyl is kind of like, oh, this
No.
is the one you take and you it'll kill you.
It'll kill you. Yeah. No, what happens with Fent is like they'll buy like Oxycontin or something they'll buy like painkillers or like benzodiazepines or something from like a dealer, and then the dealer will either knowingly or unknowingly get like, it's not always clear like how far up the chain whoever knew they were doing this was, but they'll have ones that are just like straight completely Fent, or they'll just be like half Fent or something. They'll be like pressed with Fent in them, and they'll be colored and look exactly like the regular pill. And then you'll run across somebody who's like, I've got oxys for like $2 a pill, dude, or something like that. And the people who are addicted to painkillers go, really? I'll take like 40. And then they'll take, they'll buy 40 of them, go home, take one, and die.
Oof.
Hmm.
For dealers, I don't even understand what the motivation for that would be. Like if there's someone up the food
They
chain,
don't
like
always
yes,
know.
because
Yeah.
like, but whoever's like way at the top of the food chain, it's like, yeah, let's let's add this thing into our supply that makes sure our repeat customers all die. That is how we will get ahead. Like it just seems like even as a business model, I don't get it.
It's not. Yeah, it's the dealers don't always know.
But I mean, even like
Like
whoever
it's,
their
like I said, it's not
supplier
always
is, are
clear
there?
who of the chain knows?
You'd think their suppliers would even be like, yeah, we're supplying drugs to dealers. Let's start eradicating their customers secretly. Haha. It's like I still don't understand the motivation unless there's like someone up the supply chain is like, hey, we're a state level actor and we just want to sort of demoralize and degrade like the baseline population of an opposing global power. Like at that point, I guess I'd understand if there's like you know if it's literally like a non-kinetic act of war, then I guess it kind of makes sense. But from just a business standpoint, I feel like no level of it makes any sense.
No, well, that's what a lot of people think is that that's coming from somewhere. I don't want to say where people think it's coming from.
Well, yeah.
But like people think that fentanyl is coming from somewhere, and it's supposedly only going one way. It's wherever it is they're saying it's coming from. Supposedly, fent is not really in the drug addict diet of those people that are there, but it's going out to the people who don't always play nice with this certain place, and those people are usually not aware that they're selling, buying, or taking anything with fentanyl in it. That's typically not a thing that they're very aware of.
Journalist says it's multiple people cutting typical drugs with fentanyl, and it becomes increasingly dangerous without anyone realizing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they'll cut it sometimes with it to try and save money, or like a dealer will get it and not even know, and he'll think he just got like a really great deal, and he'll try to pass some of that savings on to people to move the stuff faster. There's also like the aspect of like in America, I think because they have so much of the opioid stuff going on, they have these like drug addiction like curing places.
Yeah,
what's like a small doctor's office called? Clinic, yeah.
Oh.
So they'll have like a clinic there, and then like the way that the Suboxone stuff works is that it will like block your receptors to whatever, like the opioid that you're getting high on. So you can take as much of it as you want and you still won't get high. So you still have that, like the way it's complicated, like the way opioid addiction works, the way I understand it. I'm not a, like a medical professional or anything, is that like the opioids will rewire your brain to force you to think that if you don't take them, you're going to die. Even if you consciously know that you aren't going to die, even sometimes if you consciously know and write down that you took that day, it will still trick your brain and make you anxious and like crazy that like you didn't take your medicine today or something. That's what it kind of like somehow like opioids rewire your brain to do that. What the hopeful thing of the Suboxone is that it will let you take whatever it is and block the high, so that the addiction slowly just dies, because you're doing what the addiction demands by taking it, but you're not getting high off of it. So it like over time, can't continue to like rewire your brain. And I don't know if that actually like cures people of it or whatever, if they have to take it for the rest of their life. But I know that sometimes what happens, sadly, is that people will get that and they'll really need to want to feel that high, and they'll go and get like extra strength shit from their dealer, or like pure cut with nothing black tar heroin, and then they'll take that and they'll break through that ceiling finally and be like, oh my God, I'm feeling the high again. And then because the product is just strong, it'll just kill them, or like completely like mentally handicap them for the rest of their life.
That's scary stuff.
That is, drugs are no joke, kids.
I know, like for some, I think it's benzodiazepines. They're supposed to relax you and make you feel calm, so they flood your brain with. I think it's GABA.
Like
is the
Xanax
hormone.
is a benzo.
Yeah, but then what happens over time is your brain is like, oh, we have tons of GABA in here. We're good. So I guess we have so much. We don't even really need to have this many GABA receptors. So we're gonna stop building receptors for this, and we're just gonna like go ahead and take that offline because we're getting like blasted with relaxation all the time. So then your brain will literally, the GABA receptors, those neurons, they'll atrophy, they'll go away. So you will get fewer and fewer and fewer receptors that are capable of being stimulated by the benzodiazepine. So over time, as you use it for a longer period of time, it becomes less and less and less effective. So they have to like, be like, oh well, we got to up the dose so that it works again and performs the original function. But there's a certain point beyond which they can no longer increase the dose. And then if you're trying to get off of it, it's like very difficult. Like, if you're listening to this and you're on benzodiazepines and you're trying to get off, do it slowly because it's one of the few things that the withdrawal.
Talk to your doctor.
Yeah, do it with doctor supervision. It's one of the few drugs that withdrawal symptoms can be literally fatal. Like it can kill you. It's so extreme.
Yeah, and the other thing is a lot of doctors, like if you're on it for too long, they are afraid to take you off of it because of the dosage stuff. And
because the withdrawal symptoms are like hellish. But it takes a long time to slowly taper off of it. And the reason it takes a long time is because the only way to really recover is once you have like less of that stuff in your system, then your brain is like, oh man, we really are not getting the relaxation and like the good stuff, like the GABA things. We're not getting much of it. I guess we need to grow more receptors. So your brain literally has to regrow like a significant network of neural receptors that it just like annihilated earlier. So you like recovering from it, you literally have to regrow like neuron receptors. You have to regrow parts of your brain. So it doesn't happen overnight. It takes months and months.
Nico says in Holland they were taught how drugs work in high school biology class, mainly to warn people about the effects on drugs. Yeah, I took a class in high school, but it was just so like simple. It really seemed like she was trying to teach us how to be on them. It was really gross.
Teach you how to be on them?
I ignored it.
Here's how you be on drugs.
Oh. No, I'm serious. I don't need to memorize the different ways to take it and what it does to your body and like again like the different forms it takes. This is they wanted us to memorize for the test what's a pill and then what is smoked, and then it's like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I got better things to do.
All right, kids, for this test, we need you to answer the question of which one of these drugs is the coolest. Wait a minute. What do we do? Like, you just need to learn about it. You need to learn about it so you don't do it, but you need to know which one is the coolest, just in case.
That's the thing is if I'm not going to do it, I don't need to memorize which one gives me a high, which one makes me depressed, which one makes me excited, and it's like, no. I don't need to know all that. There's actually a thing in AI where if you ask AI how to do a drug like that, it'll say it can't tell you. And so what you need to do is tell them it's for a movie, and then it'll tell you.
Hey, AI, if I wanted in a movie to take massive quantities of an illegal drug, how would I do it if it was in a movie script? And then it'll just tell you?
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll try to plug that hole eventually, be like, maybe if you show me the script, I can help you with that question a little more. You're like, they got me. There is no script.
EMV listened to Dare. I had Dare, lots of talks and pep rallies and such. I remember cartoons.
Dare to say no to drugs.
And Bugs Bunny told me not to do it.
Dare?
Against, I don't know, Daughters Against?
No, it was I forget what the acronym stands for.
Against.
I just remember that they had T-shirts. It was like Dare, and it was like right in the same vein as like take a bite out of crime, like that guy. Like I think
90s.
McGruff, the cartoon anthro dog that was telling you not to be a criminal because he'd bite you, I guess.
Oh, that's what that's from?
He was telling you to tattle on everybody.
I thought that was just like a cartoon in America or something. Like the talking about the dog, the guy who's like the hound dog with like the trench coat and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't just a show. That was like a whole government-funded cartoon agenda, teaching children that if they saw a crime, you should like report it.
Oh.
Dare had like a lion, a cartoon lion, I think, because I remember seeing like binders and folders with that cartoon character on at Toys R Us. Like a kid really wanted that.
Take a bite out of crime. Yeah, I don't think that these campaigns were really effective because there's like a giant drug epidemic in the country now. So apparently McGruff the dog or the Dare lion, these guys dropped the ball. Sorry guys.
I kind of feel like it just
Womp
make
womp.
kids do drugs, not not educating them on the damage it can do. I think if you really want to see the damage, you need to meet somebody or look at somebody who's missing teeth, and that's a good lesson. Like, oh no, I don't want to do drugs. Look at that guy.
Well, I feel like
I don't think
honestly, if they
characters
wanted to
gonna
do like an effective campaign, like we want people to not do drugs, especially like young dumb teenagers that are thinking about it and they don't understand. How can we get through to these kids? You know, probably the best campaign would just be like, okay, we're gonna take out 30-second ad slots, maybe even 15-second. We're just gonna be like before and after photos. That's it. It's like, hey, here's before, here's after, here's before. Oh yeah, this is after. How does that? Like here's after. Like if you just look at some before and after photos of people that have been on hard drugs, it's just like you know you get it. It's like, oh damn, okay. So like people that are like going to take drugs, they're probably going to take them anyways. There's no ad that's going to stop them. People that are little goody two shoes, they wouldn't touch it anyways. The ad's not going to like move the dial on them because they're already good. But an ad like that, I would imagine, might move the dial a little bit for people that are in the range of like, oh, I like to feel good. You know, maybe I try this with some friends for fun. I don't know. Like, why not? Like people that are sort of in that middle range, maybe it would nudge the needle on them a little bit and be like, hey, look at this before and after photo. You want to look like a jack-o'-lantern for the rest of your life? Just say no to Benadryl, you know?
leave Benadryl out of it.
Leave Benadryl out of it.
Benadryl didn't do anything. To you.
I'm just trying to use an example of a drug that's...
Leave Benadryl alone.
Don't take my... You'll pry my Benadryl from my cold dead hands.
Yum yum.
That'd be. I already think it's a crime that they put like pharmaceuticals on TV and little commercials trying to make it look appealing to old people. They get like two elderly people walking on the beach smiling, and then they tell you to take like I don't know what it is. I never listen to those. They're so disgusting.
At this point, like, it all just sounds like they're recommending characters from Soul Calibur. It's like, take Cervantes. Cervantes may come with several side effects. He has 2 haunted swords. He will fly them around the arena, and it's very unfair. He's overpowered. Nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting could result if you take Cervantes.
That's great. They should do that. That would be a really funny way to advertise a video game. It starts like it's a drug commercial, and it's just like this a cloud anime guy like flying around with swords in the background.
Cervantes did seem pretty overpowered. Like, did you ever play Soul Calibur?
I saw you guys play it. I thought you were making up that name just now. I don't know any of the characters.
Cervantes? No, it's a real guy.
Cervantes.
It's either a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
guy or it's a real medication or both. We
It's a
don't.
real I would put
He,
medication.
he really has 2 swords and he stabs them into you if you don't like his books and he goes, stop struggling!
Yeah. If you don't like his books, I forgot that he had like. Does he have like a magic grimoire or something? It's been a while.
No, Cervantes is an actual author.
Oh,
That's
no
what
kidding.
the guy's based on. Yeah.
David's ignorance reveals itself yet again live on stream.
Yeah,
I
good
thought
job.
that's what
Good
you
job,
were
Narp.
talking about at first, but I didn't even know you had played Soul Calibur because I'm pretty sure that was after Goldeneye, which is what I thought the last game you played was.
No, my last game, college era, was Halo 2. But I was still with me and my brothers would still get into some battles in Soul Calibur. I was mainlining
You played Soul
Keelik because
Calibur
he just had better range. Keelik was pretty great.
He played in college. I think there was a Soul
Keelik is
Calibur
insane.
Yeah.
2 or something.
And then my number 2
Who was
was
that lady with
He's the
big
guy with the
chain
staff, right?
Yeah, he's got the staff.
I remember the guy with the nunchucks. He would do like a crazy like nunchuck drum beat, and he would go, "This is stupid."
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what Don Quixote is though. That's Cervantes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I can't remember the guy's full
Oh.
name. But yeah,
No,
that's
I know Don Quixote. I've never heard the name of the author pronounced. And then when you said it was a Soul Calibur thing, I just believed you.
Yeah,
it is a Soul Calibur thing too. Like that
So they
is a
ripped the name off?
character.
it's in high school when they were like Don
Well,
Quixote.
I don't think they ripped it off.
When they were
I
saying,
think
like,
it's supposed to be like an homage.
when they were writing,
Hmm.
when they were teaching me about it in college or in high school, and they're like, and the author was, I was just like, don't care, Don Quixote. That's all I'm remembering. Goodbye.
And that kid's name was Albert Einstein.
Thomas Edison. Or David Nemesis Benjamin Franklin.
My ultimate rival.
I think you're gonna outlive them all, Dave. You're
Edison.
gonna outlive them all. That's what happens when the light bulb burns out. You just cuss at Edison. Then you have to change it.
I do.
Stand on a chair.
If I would have been the one that invented it, would probably never burn out. God.
I would never burn out ever.
I've never seen the meth not even once ad, but I've seen people. I have seen some people.
I've seen people.
I've seen some people that serve as plenty advertising.
Oh yeah. That and drinking.
Alcohol. Bad for you. Prohibition. Pretty cool.
Cervantes, real guy.
Yeah, Nico, I know the United States has some zany drug stuff. They're not paying attention to what they do. With cough medicine making you high, which I've never heard of that, but I'm sure it's true.
You never lean.
I don't know what that is.
Lean's like a
don't-
meme drug.
I don't do cough medicine.
I don't do cough.
I don't think
medicine.
most people who know what lean is do it either.
I don't do cough medicine. I'm not a
I
degenerate.
don't. No, I don't take Tylenol or Advil either. That stuff is dangerous.
It certainly seems that way now.
No, it's a little
Well,
bit
yeah,
dangerous.
to be fair,
It's got
I
what
was
it
on,
makes to cough.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, 80s. I was on a medication and I was not supposed to take Advil or Tylenol with it, so I'm not on that stuff anymore, but I just don't take it at all. I'm just in the habit of dealing with headaches. The old-fashioned way, which is to eat salt and water.
Or to tell David to please keep it down, and then headaches, quote unquote,
Yeah.
aka David, will try to keep it down.
There's a remedy that it's McDonald's French fries and Coke, but I think it's just the salt and the carbonated water that people really like, but it does taste good.
I think that's really the best medicine for anything. Is like, well, I hear McDonald's fries and Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's nothing a good old Shamrock Shake can't fix.
Yuck.
Are those bad?
It just doesn't seem
What
natural.
are they actually flavored like? They look like Nickelodeon
You know what?
slime to me.
I know, they're probably mint. I've never actually had one.
We're still
But it's
conducting
probably
research. We don't know. We don't have the answers
kidding.
yet.
Liz made it to the Grimace Shake portion of the test, and we never heard from her again.
I'm not touching that. You know Dave can't either.
He could touch it.
I could touch it. I just can't like.
He won't pay for it.
That's because I'm a curmudgeon.
Be
Well,
prepared
Dave-
to pay.
There's a guy walking outside with his two dogs, and each dog has like a little glow stick collar on, so they glow. Their heads glow green and red,
Oh, a collar.
so you can
Okay,
tell them apart.
that's a lot better than what I was imagining.
Oh, sorry.
That's
No, it's
very
just-
much like Grimace Shake type thing.
Little dogs with glow stick collars. Is that so he doesn't lose them, or are they going to
Yeah, and so
like their Halloween
so he
costume is
doesn't
that
lose them.
they're glow in the dark dogs?
So they don't lose themselves.
Yeah, it's just really cute that he has different colors to tell the dogs apart too.
Not that
I
the
think
dogs
this
can
guy-
tell. Little black and white
I think-
seeing idiots.
Yeah, I think it's Toby. I think it's the Toby dog. Toby.
Toby dog.
Toby dog.
What's a Toby dog?
It's this guy in the neighborhood, and he has this little dog that doesn't have a leash, but it's a really well-behaved dog, so I'll let it go. And Toby
Is it
just kind
named
of like,
Toby?
yeah, and he'll just go for a walk, and then Toby just kind of circles around him in like a planet, and then comes back again. It's really
Planet.
funny.
Is he really
Like a
fat?
little-
He might be being pulled into orbit.
It's like a little Chewbacca dog.
Oh, Chewbacca dogs are great. Like the ones that look like Ewoks, you mean?
Shih Tzu.
Yeah, or yeah, an Ewok. Sorry.
Little Ewok dog. How dare you not know the difference between an Ewok and a... What are the Chewies? I forgot what species those are. A Wookiee!
A Wookiee.
I was
A
that
Sasquatch.
close to being a functional adult, but I saved it at the last second.
Dude, that was one of the weirdest things here is like no one has pets. Pets just don't exist
Nom, nom,
in
nom,
China.
nom, nom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dave.
I don't think they're eating them. I think they just don't have them.
It's a funnier joke, though, if I pretend that they're just... Like, any pets there, it's like,
Oh, what is
Yeah,
the town
hey,
where
that's-
they still have like the dog festivals?
Dog festivals.
It's like an hour north of me or something. I can't remember exactly where it is. I might be getting that wrong, but there's still like a village here where they have like a festival where they like cook dogs and eat them.
Whoa, jeez.
They should definitely invite American tourists and not tell them what that's about.
I feel like most American tourists probably like that would be the one thing they wouldn't eat.
Mhm.
This
I hear
burger
something.
tastes awful funny, Martha.
I hear some barking, and I can't tell whose mic it is.
All American women are named Martha, apparently.
Murph.
Yeah. Especially in the 50s.
Martha.
Mamo just came in. Yeah. The thing about Bigfoot taking a dump in Dave's trash can is that Dave will get a wish if that happens, but he has to clean it up after, which is my wish. Is that Dave will clean it up.
It's a very... You had to be there, but basically I'm now rooting for Bigfoot to dump in my garbage can. So I can save all of us from daylight savings.
Benjamin Franklin.
Crap.
You had to be there. I swear, it makes total sense.
I like Gorse is wearing sunglasses at night.
It's his costume. He's going as a Dash from Trio de Fortress. You gotta have the
Every year.
visor on. Yeah.
Rio de Fortress.
That's their sort of like the equivalent of a Marvel show for them. Trio de Fortress. Strength, intelligence, and speed. Using their powers for good.
They actually just like help criminals unknowingly or something.
Yeah, well, I think the show is still running during Prelude, but the city gets pretty strict and like, listen, I know this is just fiction, but we can't have people like using their powers in a positive depiction on television. That's not cool.
Oh, is that like what they do?
Yeah, it's like superheroes, except of course everyone has actual powers in the world, so it's like they use their
It's kinda like-
powers. Oh, but they use them for good, even though it's against the
You know,
law.
it's kind of like Commissioner Gordon is like, Batman, you rascal, you killed everyone.
Yeah, so they're like technically superhero vigilantes.
you rapscallion.
Yeah.
And of course, Gorse is it's his favorite show, so he is always Dash. He is always Dash every Halloween.
So they all know about powers. Like I thought, I don't know. I kind of got like the idea that like that was something they did. People like didn't even know about.
Now they know about it, but they have to have some level of public education to basically their version of dare, like dare to be against drugs. It's like, hey, dare to never ever use your power. There's
Yeah.
no excuse for powers abuse. You know, PSAs like that. So that's the thing, is because everyone does have the latent ability to activate a supernatural power, the government's like, oh, well, if we want this to be illegal, we have to make sure people know that it is unquestionably morally wrong to use their power. So we need constant propaganda on that topic, which is why, you know, at this point, Trio de Fortress is like the show for edgy kids. It's pretty out there.
Imagine that, Power Rangers being for edgy kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
I had a friend once who was telling me that like Power Rangers does, like in Japan, like the Super Sentai series that Power Rangers is based on,
Yeah.
or like literally uses footage from more. They were like really crazy deep stories that like I think like season 2 of Super Sentai is like the Red Ranger. He's going around trying to recruit new Rangers because Zordon like killed all the old Power Rangers.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think season 2 is called like Super Sentai in Space or something, and like they're going around trying to recruit new Power Rangers to fight Zordon because
That's-
he murdered all the old Power Rangers. Yeah, I don't know why.
That kind of sounds
Or, like, what
more
the deal with that
interesting than Power Rangers, like the American version.
I have no idea like what Power Rangers is like all about because I never did see it, but like the one the one in America, I actually did like see some of the first, like the one with like and Skull and like how they had all these like live action
Really?
things where they were
Yeah.
in school. Yeah, like that. Some of that was like kind of funny, but like they did apparently they did like a remaster of those,
Mhm.
and they didn't just like up the resolution or like, you know, mix the sound a little better or anything like that. They did like they added like weird memes into it for no reason.
Huh.
Like there's apparently there's a scene where Bulk and Skull are like like they're walking away after like bullying the Power Rangers, and then they trip and fall, and like Bulk like falls into a like a pie or something, and he has just pie all over his face, and then it just like freeze frames, and it puts this big thing on the screen that just says "epic fail."
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, that's not Dave.
Who thought? Yeah, and that was like old when they did that. Like those are memes from like 2004.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, like if someone's making a YouTube poop, fair game, you know, whatever. But if you're making a restored version of a show that, you know, maybe I'm not the hugest fan, but for some people that's like a beloved childhood show, right? I don't think that should necessarily be like a person's personal playground to be like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if it was actually more like this? It's like, I don't know. It wasn't, and you're just here to restore it for people that enjoy what it actually was. So maybe, you know, maybe stay in your lane a little bit. That'd be my thoughts on that, I guess.
It sounds like it's old people deciding what goes in the script.
I think that if you remaster something, you should just. The term remaster, by the way, is an audio term. Like that is strictly used to be used for audio. When you would remaster something, you would actually go in and change the master on the audio to sometimes you would go in and actually change the mix too, but you would change the master track on the audio and like the effect chain on it in order to bring out instruments that weren't like really hearable before, or whatever it is your goal is with the music. In my opinion, when you say something is like a remaster, it should just be the shit that was there before, just improved.
Yeah, like it would be different if they called it like a remix. Like if they're like, hey, did you like Power Rangers? So did we, but we're gonna add a few twists and turns. Wicka wicka what? It's like, okay, yeah, your remix of Power Rangers, cool,
Yeah.
whatever. But don't be like, yeah, we took this series that everyone is very beloved and we remastered it, and then suddenly it's like, oh no, you you turned this into like your own personal playground. This is not a remastery.
It's so stupid.
Nemo
There's
was planning on
absolutely no
doing-
reason for
oh.
that.
Nemo was planning on doing that abridged series, but they're drones diving at power plants, so
Oh man.
maybe not. You know what actually might be a good idea though? Is to write down some of your ideas just on like pencil and paper on the side and brainstorm and write them down. And then you can like think of some of them when the power is out, or like just kind of like record your thoughts so it's not lost.
That's a good
do a
idea
lot of-
actually. You could
We
even
do
start
a lot of
doing
things on the computer.
yeah, like you could like if you're thinking about doing like a what is it, an abridged episodes and stuff like that, you could start doing the scripting just like on paper and pencil just to keep notes for
Yeah.
like ideas and
We
dialogue
do
and
a
stuff.
lot of notes off the computer.
What we gotta do is we gotta start spamming Putin's personal social media with like sexy Dreamkeeper's AI renders and be like, "Hey Putin, you like this? You like this? You like this? Stop the war!" And then you'll see more of it. Otherwise,
You will never get this.
like what you see? How about stop the war? Like what you see? Zelensky too. Both of them need to come together for their love of Dreamkeeper's AI gens and be like, "Listen, it turns out like our region is the main exporter of amazing Dreamkeeper's AI content, and for us to maintain that, we need to stop having a war."
Are YouTube poops even still popular? I'm not sure they are, but people keep making them. They have Patreons for them.
Oh, they do still have Patreons for that?
Well, the creators do.
I haven't watched a good YouTube poop in a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, the guy who did YouTube Poop News was really upset about that when that first started becoming a thing, when people would start Patreons and stuff for it.
The news?
He's like, "Who do you
Yeah.
think you
There's
are?"
a guy named Stuart Riley. He's a furry, believe it or not, but like he was a guy who did this show called YouTube Poop News a long time ago, and he would just talk about like what was new in the community with like if you were back on like if you were on YouTube and stuff back in the day, like where the forums were and stuff, it was a lot more enjoyable because most of the things he was talking about were things that you already like had heard of or people you knew about.
I'll be right back.
But
It
they're
sounded like
still up
doing.
on YouTube.
Oh. No, it sounded like they were doing YouTube poops of the news.
Oh
sounds
no, that
brilliant.
would have been
That'd be
probably funnier, but no, I enjoyed watching those back in the day. I thought those were enjoyable. I never like, I don't know, like gotten to know Stu or like reached out to him or anything, but the shows he used to do were great. They were funny. He was very down to earth.
We think the chat thinks that Putin and Zelensky are probably gonna fight over the DKAI gens. I think they're gonna fight over who gets Lilith.
There have been wars fought over women.
Dave's gonna come back soon.
Hey, Dave's back.
They're asking what V's species is. She is a dreamkeeper. We mixed a skunk with a bunny at the time.
Who asked that?
Somebody on YouTube.
What were they asking? I just got back.
He's a scunny.
They wanted to know V's species. In
Scabunny.
Dreamkeepers, we mix a couple of animals because they're animal spirits based on people's personalities. It's not just one species.
Yes, they're basically cartoon characters. We mix and match from different animals or no animals at all and just have fun.
Yeah, Dave, what would it take for Andruna to undo a power ban? Is there a nightmare invasion or power being used to save everyone?
We'll have to make some books about that and see how that goes.
Yep, gonna have to read the comic.
What would happen if? One page at a time. We're getting there.
Crossover with Fantastic Four and Gargoyles. Answer is watermelon.
Does Fantastic Four have like fans?
Yes.
Are you sure? It seems like it would.
Why?
They made movies.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they had
Hell
fans.
bombed.
Yeah.
They had a cartoon too back in the day. Have you never seen The fucking Human Torch doing that weird rap in like a fucking prom suit.
I saw that.
Oh, I
That
think
was
I saw
hilarious.
that because the internet was making fun of it.
be cool. No, they take you for a fool.
There were some boomers that were like, "Hey,
It sounds like a
raps are
fucking
fun.
Tyler the Creator song.
Kids like rap. Put rap in this show. Make the Human Torch rap."
No, dude, no, it was so obvious that they had made that like animation for it so that like they could have him doing like a 50s like Elvis type music thing.
Oh
It
yeah.
was so obvious that that's what they wanted to do, and at the last minute someone was like, no, we've got to get that's not what kids are not going to want. That they want rap. We have to do like a rap thing. It's like the worst rap you've ever heard. Like the band that is playing the music in the animation, it's not even like they're not rap instruments or rap anything.
Kids are dumb. They'll never figure it out. And then there's Hazen who watches for that kind of thing.
I can't believe the
No,
rap
like,
didn't do it. I
I
can't.
love that kind of shit.
I
It's
can't
so
believe-
stupid.
Screaming at the screen on a children's show. That's not right. That's not right.
I feel like that rap should have done the trick. I feel like children around the nation should have sprung out of their chairs, and be like, "That's it. Fantastic Four is pretty cool. Did you see that rap? Now we love it." I can't believe that didn't happen.
like a lot of the animation of him like dancing to the music and stuff, it's like just things that are like him doing a thing and then doing it in reverse that don't make any sense at all. Like
It's a
he's
cycle, yeah.
he's jumping in the air and landing in like a split, and then he just reverse like just like an accordion. His legs just go back together and goes back up, and he does this like 4 times in a row.
It's a cycle. It's when you don't feel like animating anymore because you got a budget cut. That's what that is.
Cut my budget, will you?
I swear to God, that sounds like a Tyler the Creator song to me.
Cut my budget into pieces. This is my last animation.
No moving.
I feel like Gorse needs a model. Oh, do you mean an AI? You have fun.
I feel like Gorse needs a horse.
Maybe he means that every drawing I make of Gorse is wrong, so we need like a model sheet for David to consistently
They're
follow.
all off model. Gorse is amorphous.
Narp also has a pretty elastic range. It's like, David doesn't care about these characters at all. I just like to draw the way I like to draw. I like to have fun. I like to wiggle it around a little bit. Let the style breathe.
People, there's gonna be like one NARP fan who like obsesses over every single drawing of NARP in the background to make sure you get everything right. It's like in this one you can't see his tail, and it's really debatable if it's between his leg or if Dave forgot it.
I look forward to
truly
these.
hope someone was fired for that blunder.
You know, eventually, if Dreamkeepers takes off enough, things like that will emerge, and it's going to be funny.
Is NARP an amphibian or a reptile? See, they care.
I would say he's yes,
A Dreamkeeper?
but he's like warm-blooded like the rest of them.
He's a tuber.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, he's a doer.
he's warm-blooded because he gets cold in the winter and he doesn't like it. He doesn't sun on the docks. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a lot of actual cold blood. Well, Center
what?
kind of is. Like Center was able to dodge the infrared in Volume 2.
I kind of think
Yeah,
Narp
like-
is kind of a newt, though. I think he likes like dark places in the water. He would be under.
That's
a
what
bridge.
I was gonna ask about, because like Grun can't breathe underwater, but he's a shark. But like Center can, throw off like infrared.
He's
Yeah.
got the goggles.
So I guess like Center is literally cold-blooded. So that's
Wow.
canonical. It's in a book. So especially when I get in the lore book, because we're going to be having it double as like a core rule book for Ascension, I got to have like a list of a bunch of different character traits, like not superpower Halo related, just like actual character traits that people could adopt. So we'll actually
like
get
sticky.
a formalized listing before too long here, because that's on our docket.
So much to do, so much to see.
So what's wrong with taking No.
I want to hear Liz's cover of fucking Smash Mouth.
I don't. I don't know the lyrics
So
or
much
what
to
it's
do,
based
so much
off
to
of.
see.
That was it.
Blah 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 blee blee.
That should be our next year's Halloween costume. I'll just like smear myself with green face paint and look very depressed. You lead me around and like mumble that song to yourself.
You gotta be Shrek.
Yeah, then we'll be Shrek. Together we'll be Shrek. You're the soundtrack. I'm the.
Together we'll be sure.
We're not big people. It'll take two people to be Shrek.
Standing on each other's shoulders under a sheet. We're Shrek.
People will be like, well, that couple is either going as a Ganesha or Shrek. It's hard to tell.
We're the Indrani version of Shrek.
Well, I think I have successfully
Steve,
completed.
can they get the lore book on Amazon? No, because they're gonna do a crowdfund and it's still being worked on.
You can get it in the future. If you build a device, grab it, bring it back here, mail it to me, and then we'll get it done faster. We need to bring this book into reality as quickly as possible. Yeah, I feel like it is an
And then
imperative.
after the crowdfund, after it's shipped to all of the backers, it will be in the Dreamkeeper store.
Yeah, why are we giving Amazon? Jeff Bezos doesn't need any of our money. Get your own money, Jeff
You know how
Bezos.
much money you lose on Amazon?
Make your own
Yeah.
cartoon franchise, you soulless monster. The Dreamkeeper's revenue will go to us, to Vivid, independent creators. Well, this prelude is done, and it is perfect timing. We are just at the top of the hour, so I think this is our normal stream time. Well,
Excellent.
no Sasquatch in
Dave,
sight. If you
you finished the
guys...
comic?
Say what, Liz?
Sasquatch does not come at night. He's a day creature, remember?
I guess.
Humiliation.
Anyone out there, if you wanted to get a last second idea for sketch of the month or fan art for November, once I get off stream here and get some snacks, we're going to harvest the ideas and get a poll up. So it's your last shot to put some suggestions in there if you want to give your thing a chance for getting voted on. Let's see. Also, I should remind people.
If you missed the stream because of power stuff, it's on YouTube. It's saved right now. You
Yeah.
can go. It's also on Twitch.
I think it's going on YouTube and on Twitter as well, on X. And I
Yeah,
should
on
let people
Twitter.
know for Halloween we've got some free downloadable stuff in the Dreamkeeper store, and also if you didn't win the Halloween pin, you can buy the Halloween pin, and it's this one here featuring V and her little wizard out. Actually, the same outfit that we're having her in this arc. Come to think of it. But if you want one of these, go ahead on into the store, pick it up. We also have pledge pins from Halloween pins from previous years. So if you want to like start getting your collection rolling, that is an option. Although I believe there's literally only 2 of the silk ones left in stock. So after those 2 are gone, you will not be able to have a complete collection anymore if you don't already have her. So if you guys want to get in on the Halloween pin collection, I guess start
And
collecting.
remember, Mamo.
They're in the
Go
store.
ahead, Dave.
I love the stained glass
Mamo, if your
fills.
power is going on and off again, be sure to save often if you're working on stuff. Maybe not leave your computer
Oh my
on.
god, yeah.
Damage. Yeah.
I would even consider you might want to save like an A file and a B file and alternate saves back and forth, because it's possible if your power goes off in the middle of like saving a file, it might get corrupted or something. So that way you sort of have like another buffer against losing all of your work in case there's like a file snafu. Well, keep your head down, stay safe over there, and hopefully we'll all be seeing better times together in the future. But in the meantime, anyone that wants to collect little pieces of treasure, they're in the Dreamkeeper store right now. There's free stuff, trick or treat, get your free stuff today. It's going down tomorrow. And that's it. Liz, Hazen, any last words before we end the stream?
Well, just big thanks to everyone for donating to the Mammo Rescue Fund. He's received the funds. and we raised, I think, almost $2,000.
Yeah,
or,
just
you
under.
raised almost $2,000. Yeah, so that should sustain him for a little while. I think he said until at least the beginning of next year, which hopefully the stupid let's fling bombs at each other thing will be over by then.
Yep, fingers crossed. But
So that's
We can all
better
live
than
together.
being broke in that, I guess,
and yeah, I should say, Mamo's in the chat now saying that like the help that you guys have given him is life changing. So I'm very honored that we were able to facilitate the readers helping someone that actually needed some help, and it worked, and the help has been delivered. So just thank you guys for rising to the occasion. You are pretty awesome, and I don't know, like I love creating the comics and the art and all that stuff, but it's really grown into something more than that, and it's special that I get to be a part of it. So thank you.
5 Minutes of Freddy's is here. Cool.
And without further ado, everyone have a good rest of your Halloween night. Look out for Sasquatches. The stream ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1.